What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing well today on this beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend so far, man. It's a beautiful Friday. It's a good Friday, should I say. Today we are back reacting to TikToks that only Canadians will understand. But today I'm back once again to prove whoever made this video wrong, because I be understanding these TikToks, man. Look, I ain't clueless. I be understanding, man. Everybody, please feel free to follow my Twitch in the description down below so you guys do not miss out on any of the live streams on Twitch. Driving him on. They can. Ooh. Ooh. You see, like, I've always wanted to take a nice little road trip and just see the mountains, the snowy mountains, the lakes, the bears,
Here's what it's like to live in different Canadian provinces during the summer.
Okay.
Northwest Territories has some of the most beautiful landscapes you have ever seen during the summer, and you will be forced to see them because they can get up to 20 hours of daylight. Despite being connected to some of the largest lakes in the world, Ontario will never fail to make you wish they were all frozen again. British Columbia is the definition of paradise, except this paradise also lights on fire. No matter if it's hot or cold out, expect to feel extremely wet all the time, anytime in the Maritimes.
Was he talking about like forest fires or something when he says like fires?
Wow,
Like,
it looks really nice outside.
What do you mean?
You know what? I actually might go out for a bit, you know? Let's go.
It took you a while to get to that front door. What's your occupation?
What the f?
It get like that over here in
Welcome
Jersey,
to Canada.
so
I thought all you guys
don't like
spoke
it here.
French. Not all stereotypes are true. Oh, are the winters awful? Well, yeah. And you guys all love hockey. Yeah. And you guys say A all the time. Okay, big stereotype kind of guy, eh?
See?
No, wait.
It's okay. You just can't point it out. Like, they don't like for you to point it out. Like, come on.
Today, I decided to travel to one of the world's most boring cities, and you're probably thinking it's some sort of tiny town, but it turns out it was actually the capital of a country. According to Google, Ottawa is the most boring city in all of
I
Canada.
thought it was Washington, D.C. for a second. You know, like the most boring place ever on earth, though. I thought it was Washington, D.C. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was. I'm so
Capital
serious.
of a country. According to Google, Ottawa is the most boring city in all of Canada, so obviously I had to explore it. Apparently, it's overrated, unsafe, and freezing cold, which are all things people complained about, so I booked a $200 train ticket to make my way there to see what it was actually like. Right off the bat, when I left the train, it was a freezing -10, but now I had to figure out how to get downtown. After leaving the train station, I ended up finding the subway, and luckily I had enough money to use it, and when I finally got to the main part of the city, I couldn't believe what things were really like. So go check out the full video to see.
See, that made me curious to really go check out the full video and see. That
Can
was
we go
a
to
good
Tim
advertising.
Hortons? Can we go to Timmy's? Let's go to Timmy's there, bud. Hey, bud, let's go to Timmy's after practice there, eh? Holy, bud, that double W you brought me this morning was an absolute twine twickler. I mean, all we need now is a couple cold...
What? What do you say? Twine? What did he say?
Bud, that double W you brought me this morning was an absolute twine twickler. I mean, all we need now is a couple cold ones at the ODR, right?
Okay, I'm from Canada, and I think that's a weird place to be from. I also think nobody knows, like, no one knows what Canada's like. Like, when I was traveling, I just feel like I had to explain a lot of things. Like, it's hot here. Like, it's 35 degrees outside right now. I mean, like, obviously Canada's so big, so I can only speak for where I'm from, which is, like, the West Coast.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to understand the Celsius thing a little bit more. Is 35 degrees Celsius like maybe like 65 degrees Fahrenheit over here in the U.S.? Like the 65s, maybe 70s? Like, am I a little close? Am I understanding a little bit better? I've been trying to understand a little bit more, man. Just bear with me.
So I can only speak for where I'm from, which is, like, the West Coast side. I'm not on the coast, but it's, like, so hot in the summer, and it's like everyone comes here to enjoy the summers here, and like we will bear a freezing, horrible, gross winter for like 6 months just to experience like 3 nice months of summer. It's like that nice in the summer. Do people know it's hot in Canada?
No.
I feel like that's just like people don't. Like, it's cold in the winter, like super cold. But in the summer, it's like super hot. It's Celsius, 35 degrees Celsius. I should say that. Anyways.
I thought she did say Celsius. Wait a minute, she throwing me off. Okay, so life in Canada is lit. That's what I'm seeing.
I think Canadians may be too nice for their own good. And the only reason why I say this is because I recently was in Canada and experienced this firsthand. A couple weeks ago, I was at this restaurant in Montreal, and at first, everything was normal. We all get seated, we get the menus, and then we start to order. When I order, I mention that I'm a vegetarian, and I proceed to order the vegetarian poutine. And the waitress was just like, great choice. And I tell you, this waitress just exuded happiness. She like complimented everyone. She was just so nice. Fast forward, the food comes, and I get what I think is vegetarian poutine. I start eating.
Vegetarian poutine.
It is amazing. Everyone is enjoying their food. And the waitress comes by and she's just like, how's everything going? And we're all just like, amazing. Now, about halfway through me eating what I think is my vegetarian poutine, the waitress comes back to our table and she just says, I am so sorry, guys. And we all kind of just stop eating and look at her. She tells us that she accidentally switched up our orders and she gave me the non-vegetarian poutine. She was just like, sorry, so many times. And I felt bad because I don't really care. Like, I'm not that strict of a vegetarian. If someone makes a mistake, I'll just eat it. So I tell her like, no, it's okay. Like, I can eat this. I'm not that strict. She was just like, I feel so bad. I'm gonna get you the right dish. She goes off, and when she comes back, she not only brings a brand new dish of vegetarian poutine for me, she brings the entire table flights of champagne. And as she was giving us the champagne, she kept on saying, sorry. I get through like half of my vegetarian poutine, but I cannot eat anymore because I ate so much of the other poutine. My entire table was pretty much done eating, so we decided to get the check, and we asked if we could split it. The waitress comes back with the checks, and I don't get one. She tells me that she's so sorry for putting me through that, and the restaurant comped my meal. I'm thinking to myself, putting me through what? You just gave me an extra dish of poutine and
It's just a sense of respect. It's like if you tell somebody you're allergic. All right, well, listen to them. They're allergic. Cook that thing on a different pan. Don't put it near the other stuff, and you give it to them, man. For real. Cook it a certain way, all that, man. Yeah, so if somebody says they're a vegetarian, there better not be no meat in it at all. They asked for a vegetarian poutine.
you just gave me an extra dish of poutine and free champagne. But I kind of just roll with it because that's an ace. I then ask for a box for the food that I didn't finish. And I even felt bad asking for that because she's already giving me so much. And she was just like, oh, I'll do it for you. And she takes my food back to the kitchen. She comes back with my boxed food and then another box of takeout poutine. Is that not overly nice? When the time comes to pay, the waitress asks everybody at the table to just not tip. It's just like, I'm so sorry, I put you guys through too much. And I'm thinking to myself, what did they go through? I didn't even really go through anything. In America, I feel like if they got your dish wrong, they wouldn't even tell you as long as you're happy. I feel like if every customer mishap was handled that way, nobody would be able to stay in business. How does Canada do it? Why is everyone so nice?
I bet you went back though. I would've.
This is an age-old question. You want people to validate you in a really subtle way.
The Alberta people say, hey. They say, hey.
Alberta people?
That's what that's what they call themselves, right?
Honey, I think I've used a bit too much of your product. I'm sorry.
Stop being sorry, honey.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. No, wait.
My goodness.
Okay, sorry. No, but like, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry, but no. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry, honey, but I don't understand what's going on. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. They didn't have caramel, but I got chocolate for you.
Okay, that's okay.
Sorry.
Being Indian, my expectations with Canadian colleges. Diverse crowd, partying. After coming, only to realize everyone is Indian, even the professor.
I'm Canadian.
Of course I'm gonna wear a mini skirt and go clubbing in freezing weather.
Oh, ridiculous. Oh.
I'm Canadian. Of course I eat ketchup chips.
Mm.
I'm Canadian. Of course I drink milk from a bag.
Hey, you're not a true Canadian if you was out there shivering in that cold, though, huh? Huh? You not, no. Don't do that. She's not a true one if she was out there shivering in that skirt, though, huh?
Here's part 2 of words that Canadians say that make it very clear that they're Canadian, because you guys have me questioning everything. First word is foyer, and I don't know how else somebody would say this. I think I have heard foyer before, and that's just wrong. I don't even know if this is a Canadian thing or just like a basic human thing,
Foyer.
but this is foyer.
What is
okay,
that?
the next word is bag. You guys commented this so much on my last video. I don't know how else you say it. Bag?
Bag?
That's
Bag?
it. That's all.
Bag?
Next we have the word crayon, and this is another one that I'm like, how else do you say it?
Bag?
Crayon?
Crayon?
Crayon? Crayon?
Crayon?
Crayon.
Crayon?
How else do you say? Is this a Canadian thing or? Last but not least, we have garage. Garage? Garage? I've heard garage
Garage?
before. That is
Garage?
ugly coming out of the mouth.
Garage?
It's garage. I don't know.
Things I didn't realize that were so Canadian until I went down to the States. Just felt fitting that I did this video while I held a Tim Hortons cup. Okay, number 1, we have craft dinner, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some craft dinner tonight, and they would be like, what is craft dinner? And I'm like, mac and cheese, and they're like, you mean Kraft mac and cheese, not craft dinner. Second thing was like, oh, can I go to the washroom? And they literally laughed at me. We're like, what, washroom? In America, you guys say bathroom. Very proper. The third one I get made fun of a lot is for saying pasta instead of pasta.
Pasta. Pasta. Pasta. Pasta.
Made fun of a lot is for saying pasta instead of pasta. Tomato, tomato.
Same thing.
We have Timbits. Americans call them donut holes.
We do not call them donut holes. Who told you that we do not call them donut? Who told you that? Hey, munchkins, man. They are munchkins. Mini bites, you could call them mini, but they're called munchkins. Like, can I order munchkins? They call munchkins. I don't know who told her that. They misinformed her, man.
And one of the funniest ones to me is I've met some Americans that genuinely believe I live in an igloo just because I live in Canada.
Once again, I enjoyed checking out TikToks only Canadians understand. Now, this one was a little tricky. I understood most of them, but there were some of them that, you know, kind of left me lost. And I'm like, And I'm being honest, you know, and hopefully you guys can help me out in the comments. I know you guys will, in a respectful way, of course. Because if you're talking that junk in the comments, you're gonna get blocked. Let me stop. Let me stop. I just like saying that. I'm not blocking nobody off my channel, but I just like saying that, man. No negativity on this channel. Positive vibes only. Please feel free to follow my Twitch in the description down below. Feel free to continue to flood my comment section with more of these amazing videos for us to react to. Just like how we checked out today, man. Let's react to some more TikToks. Everyone, please feel free to share your favorite TikTok compilation you've seen in this video down below in the comment section. Feel free to recommend some more of these compilations for us to react to. Everyone, stay safe, enjoy your weekend, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.